Hey, welcome everybody to the Total Wellness Show with Terrence. I'm your host, Terrence Hutchison. We are live here on this beautiful Monday afternoon in the studios, 108 Praise Radio. Woo, boy, another Monday. We had last week off. It was the holiday. Happy Memorial Day to all of the veterans and everybody who's currently serving. We appreciate you, all that great stuff. Today is a beautiful day. We are blessed. We are healthy. We are strong. We are empowered and inspired to become better, become more than what we are or what we were on yesterday or even last week or even last year. I'm feeling really motivated and in tune with my spiritual side. Let me tell you something. The spirit has really been moving in my life the last year, the last week and a half. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? But I had to find that balance and I had to really remove some things out of my life, man. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? So I had to jump in there and really take control of my life. And right now, God is really moving and really, really blessing me. So anyway, I just wanted to say that out there. If you're going through anything right now, stay prayed up, keep the faith, keep your head up. Do what you got to do to push through. Don't give up. Don't throw that towel in because tomorrow might be the day you've been waiting on. So pay attention. So anyway, before we get into the show, my lovely guest here, I want to give a shout out and make some announcements. Give a shout out to my sponsors. Nurse Royce Evans, thank you and congratulations once again on your movement to California. I hope you really love that out there. It's beautiful out there. Yes, yes. Dr. Troy Gathers, thank you, sir, for the sponsorships. 1670 clothing line. Go check them out. That's www.1670.com. Respect the roots to my brothers. Thank you, sir. I thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of this amazing organization. Thank you for the beard and the skincare line. Make sure you go visit them, www.respectedroots.com. Sign up for the newsletters, the magazines, everything. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you support. Shout out to Butterbee Rocker. Thank you for really being there and having those in-depth conversations. And congratulations on all your major projects that you got going on. And I want to also say thank you so much to all the all the sponsorships and everybody who have recommended me for different projects, working for clients, corporate speaking, physical training, all those different things. Thank you so much for all those endorsements. Look, you can't imagine the feeling right now. I feel amazing. When people go out on a limb and they recommend you for different things, they say, yo, and your name come up in circles, that's a blessing. That means that you're doing something. Yes. That means that you're really, really impacting lives everywhere. So I really appreciate you guys for that. Keep that up. Thank you. Anything I can do to return the favor, just let me know. You know I got you. You know how I get down. So anyway, make a few announcements. This Saturday, the Power of Tech Tour, I'll be there with the Harristons, my man Cam and his beautiful wife, Cobb Galleria Parkway. You don't want to miss this tour. Check them out on the poweroftechtour.com. Tickets are still available, but moving fast. You're going to have your guide here pretty much speaking about health and wellness and the importance of taking care of yourself while you're out there shaking and moving and you're grinding and you're getting your money. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. Also, I think it's June 24th, the Ages Beauty fashion show with Miss Tina Bridges in TLA. Thank you once again for having me to speak there, with your team. It's the 6th annual. VIP tickets are sold out right now. So you still have seats available, but definitely they're moving fast. And also at the end of the month, I'll be with the Mr. Brian Joubert with the financial conference. Make sure you check that out. That's at the Marriott Hotel down in Atlanta. I'll get further dates on that. So we're really moving, really doing a lot of things. I appreciate everybody who brought me in to speak or put me on their team and really helped me to get the message out there, the importance of taking care of yourself, the importance of, eating right and working out and drinking your water and maintaining your health mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, all across the board, all components. So I really appreciate the trust. I really appreciate the endorsements. Make sure you come on out and also go and support them in everything that they do. So thank you so much, kings and queens, for really, really showing me love and bringing me in on the team so I can really, really put some work in and spread this love. So I really appreciate that. So anyway, also one more plug. Make sure if you haven't got the book, you can email me at Terrence@bestlifestylefitnessandnutrition.com. Make sure you get the book. That's right there, 150 quick and easy recipes to transform your body. It's everything from snacks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner in between. So if you're having problems with eating correctly, or if you're having problems with diabetes or high cholesterol or any type of lifestyle ailment, this book, these recipes are designed for you so you can eat properly and get back on track. So make sure you go check this book and check my other book out on Amazon as well. Just coming out, 25 irresistible recipes, irresistible desserts that you can indulge without you feeling guilty. So make sure if you're a chocolate lover and you love sugar, just make sure that you can go get this book to really, really help give you that rush that you need without the extra calories and without the high glucose rush. So anyway, that's it. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my lovely, lovely guest right here, Miss Lily Young. I met this beauty. We were on set at a
music video
yes. set. Yeah, definitely. We played a husband and wife, but we were not in the same scene. Yes. Tell everybody what was your side.
I was actually an aerobics instructor, and it was fun. We didn't have to work very long, and they, paid us decent.
Yeah, they paid us decent, but we waited though. We waited for
Well, we didn't wait that long because I actually got there at 11:30, and I left like 3, so that wasn't bad because when I did 2 Chainz video, we were there long hours.
Yeah.
We did wait, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's not bad like when you're on the other sets, like TV, movies, and other video sets. It wasn't that bad.
So, my guest is Lily Young. She's a actress. Also, she's an author. This is her new book, The Red Lipstick Hustler. It's out now. Make sure that you guys go and check that out. Her goal is to be the #1 seller. Right?
National bestseller.
National bestseller, right. That's all our goals. And if you got a book, we all striving for that. But anyway, go check this out. Now, I read the synopsis of this book, and I said, wow, just by meeting you and conversing with you when we first met, I never would have known that you actually went through all those things.
I went through a lot, yes.
Yeah.
And this is actually my 3rd book because my first book, The Purple Cinderella, which is my autobiography, I go in depth of what, everything that did happen. And then I wrote my 2nd book, The Story of Kate. It's a fictional story with some of my life experiences as Kate was molested as well in the story.
Oh, wow. Well, how old were you?
It actually started when I was like 4 years old. But this book, I don't do a lot of talking about that, but that tells the background when I read the description of the back of the book.
Yeah.
But the Red Lipstick Hustler is about getting your hustle on and everyday challenges that come your way, trials and tribulations, but you have to use prayer as your weapon.
Right. And prayer does work, even though sometimes you feel like it's not working.
Yes, it works.
Because I know personally for me, I'd be like, come on, God. I know you're going to do it. You've done it so many times, but we lose focus sometimes. Yeah, he's going to do it, So how do you deal with the pressures, the trials and tribulations right now when you're out there making moves?
Like in the acting
field, whatever, just everyday thing.
What I do, let's say, for example, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say someone is bashing your name, your brand, and someone come and tell you, this is something that has happened recently. But I'm the type of person, I'm not going to go ask anybody about it. I will see the person, I still speak and keep it moving. I pray for them.
Yeah, pray for them.
Because I'm going to keep going higher and higher.
Yeah. Definitely. It's a lot of times when that particular thing happens, that's when you really making some moves out there. Then people are always going to come and say things or do
Yeah.
things, but that just know that you're in that zone.
Yes.
So you take it with a grain of salt, and you build on that.
Yes.
You say, okay, I'm gonna get this energy, I'm gonna harness this energy, and I'm gonna put out another book, or I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to get to the next level.
Yes.
So how is your work-life balance?
My work-life balance is pretty easy, and I would say because my daughter is grown, live on her own. She's 25. She
Okay.
works. She's in grad school,
Awesome.
and I actually get to do everything I ever dreamed of doing now. So my workflow is pretty easy. Besides, I put in a lot of work into my book.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of late nights, because then
Yeah.
you work late nights on set, and then you're trying to do a book as well. So it can be a lot.
Yeah.
But my grind is so strong, and
Yeah.
my prayer
Right.
is amazing.
So you have great work ethic, when you
Yes.
marry all those things together, you can't do nothing but win.
Yeah.
So we always want to focus on the work, focus on the goal, make sure that we're keeping our stress levels down,
Yes.
and we put out the best product at the end of the
Yes.
day.
That's what's most important.
That's definitely most important for that. So how's your eating habits right now? Because I know we was on set.
My eating habits, they're not bad.
Uh-huh.
They're not bad. They're pretty decent because I try to eat salmon just about every day if I can.
Every day.
Just about every day because it's good for my skin, my hair.
Yeah, the fatty
Bones,
acids.
everything.
Mhm.
Yes.
The fatty, the omegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pretty much like to eat it every day if I can.
Every day? You don't want too much of it though.
I love it though.
Okay. Like I try to get it like twice a week. I don't get it no more than that. Definitely. I love salmon, but I don't get it in more than every day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Lots of vegetables?
Yes, I love vegetables.
Okay.
I love my greens. I
Yeah.
try to eat spinach just about at least 4 times out the week.
Okay. Okay. Because when we was on set, we had chips and
Yeah, and that ain't good for me.
oh my God.
It
we
doesn't
had-
like my hips.
Chips, see, that's a good one. Chips doesn't like my hips, but they had chips. They had,
Well, at least they had bananas.
yeah, but
I
they
love
only had like a
bananas.
bunch of it, one bunch, and it was like a house full of people. So we were scrambling to try to get the fruit in. We were trying to get the vegetable chips and
Yeah.
everything like that, but it wasn't. We did the best, but I know me particularly. I had like 3 bags of small chips because I felt my sugar was dropping.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I know we about to go on set soon, so I don't want to look like I'm frail. I'm
And it was hot too.
yeah, it was like 100 degrees that day, but it was
Yeah.
cool. So how did you get into the acting?
Actually, when I was younger, I did a commercial and it ended up on BET. I did it because of my hair. And then I liked, when I was younger, would be in church plays. And then I was posting something on Instagram, and a lady contacted me from Lifetime show Bring It, and
Okay.
I got to be a judge on that show.
Okay,
It comes on
awesome,
Lifetime.
awesome.
So that kind of got me started in getting into background feature work and stuff like that.
Yeah, awesome. That's real good. That's real good. So let's talk more about the book. What's in it right now? What's in the Red Lipstick Hustler?
Well, let me read the description
All
to
right,
you,
cool.
okay? The Red Lipstick Hustler Set the World on Fire by me, Lily Young. A woman with a lot of fire, not afraid to take risks. Lily Young is a true diamond, a survivor of a broken childhood filled with vicious acts of sexual, emotional, and physical abuse. She refused to allow her past to control her destiny. She set her goals high and worked to achieve them. On the way, she experienced challenges, trials, and tribulations, and in overcoming them, she set the world on fire. She burned down the roadblocks with prayer as her weapon, and she walked away unbothered, being kicked and punched by life. She never have given up. Instead, she tries to succeed while sporting her trademark red lipstick. When asked what is her special power, she replied, "With God, prayer, my daughter, and my red lipstick, I set the world on fire."
Awesome. So it doesn't matter what she went through or what she goes through. She made sure that she used prayer as a weapon, and she kept God first. And then she went through. And that's a lesson right there, for a lot of people who are going through things and you feel like you cannot make it through, or you feel like there's no support spiritually, emotionally, all those different support group. always know that you can fall to your knees and really, really give
Yeah.
God the praise and really say, you know what, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm grateful for everything that's happening to my life.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you never know what you're going to create from that. You
Yes.
know, out of that is going to come something major and
Yeah.
powerful. And in this case, and in Lily Young's case, she's created a book. And one of this one's going to be one of the best sellers right now that's out everywhere. You know, so make sure you go support that, read it, and help her reach it to her goal of being number one.
National bestseller
That's
list.
a bestseller list, and then
That's my
also
goal.
now also like she said, she went through a lot of trials and tribulations as a kid. You know, especially as a female.
Well, not just as a kid, even while I have been working on my goal of acting, I got sued for writing my book, The Purple Cinderella.
Okay.
That actually happened, and I had to go to mediation November 8th, and I walked out of there, set the world on fire, walked out of there, and didn't have to give up any money.
Yeah, well, as long as you ain't got to give them no money.
Did you remember in the movie Waiting to Exhale, Angela Bassett set that car on fire and walked away?
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I
That's
walked
how
out
you
that
felt.
building.
Yeah, that's what's up. But you know, it's like it doesn't matter what you go through. Use it to your advantage.
Yes.
You know, don't dwell on
Yeah.
it. Don't be like, oh my God, why is this happening? You're gonna get like
Well,
that.
I felt like that when I
Yeah.
was going through it, because I'm like, all right, now I was taking advantage as a child. I write my book for my spiritual healing, and then this happened.
Yeah.
But God told me, I got you. And everybody was like, well, you need an attorney, because no attorney in South Carolina would take my case because they was
Okay.
affiliated with the person's attorney.
Okay.
So I went through a lot, but I went in there. I had God with me the whole time. People thought I was
Yeah.
crazy, and they was like, "You're not where?" I said, "No, because I'm gonna be victorious."
Yeah, you was
And I
confident
was,
with it. You
yeah.
spoke it into existence, and you made it happen. So you walked out of there and setting the world on fire. You know, that's awesome. So, you know, what kind of advice can you give anybody you think they may be going through something like
Anybody
right
that's going through anything, you have to first believe in God, then yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't believe in God, you can't possibly make it through anything. There's no way you're gonna get anywhere in life if you don't believe in God. And I don't care who tells you differently.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have God first, believe in yourself, and allow prayer to be your weapon. But you have to put into action. You just can't sit around and wait on God.
Right, right.
You have to put into action, and
Gotta
that's what
put
I
in the
have
work.
done. Even when I was going through the trials and tribulations of being sued and other things in my life, I never did let that stop me from my hustle. I wasn't going to allow it to.
now? Right.
And the only way I made it through that was because of God and my daughter.
So how did it affect your emotional health when you was going through it? Did you feel like you want to crash and burn, or did
I
you feel
wanted to
empowered?
crash and burn because I couldn't comprehend what was happening to me.
Uh-huh.
But I always knew God was by my side and had me, even when I felt like I was having a stroke. Because that night that I was served papers, my whole right side of my body went numb.
Oh wow.
And I knew to pray because I've been in situations, bad situations. And I just knew to pray, and I was rubbing the right side of my body till the feeling came back.
Right.
So that was scary. Then I was
Yeah.
coming back from South Carolina trying to find an attorney because I could only have an attorney in South Carolina. And my face went numb while I was driving.
What? Were you slurring speech and anything like that?
I'm
Blurry
gonna
vision?
tell you, it just like it went numb, but I made it off. I got off that next exit and I parked my car. And it was. I don't think that was a stroke. It was just stress. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, stress can
And I
lead
just
into a
started
stroke.
crying. Yeah, it can lead into a stroke because I know people that have had strokes and they told me what to do because I told them what I was going through.
Right.
And I just pulled over at a store and I sat in my car and somebody came over to check on me because I was in my car crying. And I'm not a crybaby because I didn't start actually crying until I turned 38 years old. I went many
Okay.
years and never cried. So it was challenging, but I just I can't dwell on it. I got to keep going. Hey, the next day I
Right.
had to go on set to a show.
Yeah. What were some of your strategies that you used to keep going? A lot of people, they don't.
I'm going to tell you something. I would be talking to people and praying the whole time talking to them because I was just going through it. I would be on set and I'm praying the whole time that I'm talking to people. Either when they giving directions, I'm praying the whole time.
Yeah,
And that's the
yeah.
only way I made it through it.
Definitely. A lot of times when people are going through some stuff and they in tears and they really having a hard time, you know what they do? They turn to alcohol.
Well, that ain't my thing.
Well,
'Cause
you
I
know.
like to take care of my body. I've never been the type that drink, smoke, do drugs, anything. That's just not me.
All
It's
in.
not my thing.
So anyway, if you're just tuning into the Total Wellness Show with Terrence, I'm here with the lovely Lily Young, the author of The Red Lipstick Hustler. Call in with your questions for Miss Lily. make sure you do that right away. Call in. Got some questions for her. You know, she can help you do some things. Her life experience can really help somebody right now. So, you know, I mean, we go through I know for me, like, I go through things. I be like, oh my God, why is this happening? Then I try
I
to.
felt like that at first.
Yeah, I try to
We
always.
all feel that way.
Yeah, definitely. But I try to always look for the blessing or the lesson in it, you know, versus, you know, why is this happening? I'd be like, okay, what can I do? How can I benefit from this problem right now? What's the issue?
And that's what God spoke to me, that this pain is your gain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So I took it to you and utilized it. It gave me more strength and battle to go try out for more things. While I was going through it, up till I had to go to mediation, November 8th, I really took that pain and it got me more bookings.
Yeah.
I didn't let it stop my hustle.
Right, you can't do it, you know. So what's your workout regimen right now? Because you know this is a wellness show,
every
right?
now and then. I ain't gonna lie, like I told you before, I may go get on the treadmill about 3 times out the week. I may even try to lift a little weights, but I'm not a workout girl. I won't pretend.
Yeah.
I'm not into running or none of that. My daughter runs, but that's not me. I at least try to, like, sometimes at home I have these little dumbbells. I try to do something. Either I do leg kicks or something. But I do try to eat healthy. I love salmon. I love fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Definitely.
But I do like to eat now because I like to make sweet potato pies. I'm a cook, so I like to get in my sweets.
Say, why
sometimes.
you have to mention sweet potato
Because
pie?
I'm a mad sweet potato pie maker. Look at my pie in the
Sweet
book, baby.
potato
Look, I'm gonna show you my
pie.
I put one of my pies in, but this is what I eat all the time, salmon.
Salmon. You put pie in the book?
Yeah, because I make pies. People
Oh,
buy
wow.
my pies.
Oh, yeah. Now, see, yeah, that
I
looks.
wrote about it. Hey, they buy
that's
my
right.
pies. Shoot.
That's
Mama can cook, honey.
Yeah. Look, sweet potato pie, that's one of
Yes,
my
that's
favorite.
one of
You
my
know what?
things.
I had some clients, you know, I used to train and they made sweet potato pie.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, T, I'm going to make you a sweet potato pie. I'll eat the whole pie
I can eat a whole pie in one day.
one day. A sweet potato pie. And I said,
And I'm
you
gonna be honest,
know,
I probably could eat 2 in one day. So that's why I haven't been cooking them lately, because I'm like, I gotta be on these sets.
Yeah.
And when you tell them your measurements and stuff, you need to be that when you go try those clothes on.
right,
You know?
definitely. So what are your routines that when you get in the measurement, you know you have to be a certain way?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I make sure I cut out some of my chips, because every now and then I gotta have a bag of chips. 'Cause we on that set now. But the thing is, I won't buy bread and put in my home. I won't buy chips and put in my home.
Right.
Anything I think that's gonna make me gain weight, I won't put it in my home. But because I'm on set, I eat those things because that's what they're
Yeah,
having,
that's
you know.
Well, let me ask you a question. Why, when you're on set producers stop bringing the junk food? Okay, that's just my request. You can do what you want to do.
It's cheaper
But
for them to buy.
I know, but not every. Come on,
You're right.
bring some fruit, a fruit basket.
But they don't have enough fruit. They'll bring fruit, but it's never enough fruit. It's just like a little bit of fruit.
because people are not eating fruit. They want the chips. They want the sugar. They
And I
want the
left my
salty.
banana the other day on set.
Man,
I
we
left it
we
on
ate
that
most of the
sofa.
bananas there. I
Yeah.
went back and snatched like 3 bananas, and then for the mom that was there, I got a banana for her.
Yeah.
And I gave her my veggie chips was the
Mm-hmm.
only bag that was left. So, but they did have a water. They had one bag of clementines.
Yes, and I love clementines.
Yeah, they had like 50 people on set that were one bag of clementines.
I know.
Like you
They
can't be
got
serious
gone
right
quick.
now. I was like, man, when I got out of there, I forgot where I went. I went to I think I went to Ruby Tuesdays. I forgot
Okay.
one of those places, and I got a turkey burger because I was starving, you know. And I know I had to train. I had to do a lot of things, you know. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, you know. So look, how do you feel? Look at she holding the book back out again.
Because I'm good at doing advertisement. I listened to her when
a little
she
bit
said
closer,
it.
a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know I ain't got my glasses on, right? She passing me notes. So anyway, how's the book doing right now?
It's doing very well. It's only been out a couple of days, but it has done very well.
Okay, so
Exceptionally well.
okay, so we had a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
During the course of your trials and tribulations,
Mm-hmm.
somebody asked, did you use food or alcohol?
No, I don't ever drink alcohol. Anybody that know me, they tell that girl doesn't drink alcohol.
What
That's
about
just not
food?
my thing.
Did you use food as a coping? Because food is
I like
food
to
is a
eat,
drug.
but I won't say I use it as a coping.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Because
I like to eat, but I won't say I use it as a
'Cause
coping. No.
most-
If I had made a sweet potato pie that day, I would ate the whole sweet potato
See
pie.
what I'm saying? Because that's a good question, because a lot of times when we are going through things emotionally and spiritually, food becomes a comfort.
It does.
Food becomes a drug. It's very addictive, and we start to binge eat or become emotional eaters. And before you know it, we're up 30 pounds.
Well, I got lucky. I didn't up any pounds. Praise
Well, that's
God.
yeah, praise God. You know, you're doing your little cardio on the treadmill. That's what you got to do something because
Yeah.
after a while, food will be the hidden culprit. Like what? All of a sudden, what happened? I was stressed. Whether it's like a breakup or a divorce or loss of a job or you didn't get the role or whatever, people always go back and resort
But
to that.
most women I know, like me, if I'm stressed, I clean up. And it may not even need cleaning.
So, are you
know
suffer
what I
from
mean?
OCD?
No, I don't suffer from OCD.
You had to
but
think
I like
about
a
that.
nice, clean place, and
Of
I don't
course.
take company because I like my place to stay pretty.
Look,
Your
they
friends
clapping
wanna
behind
come
the
out,
scene.
I don't go hang out at anybody's house. I love everybody. I don't go hang out at people's house, and I don't want them hanging out at my house. I meet you to eat. I'll go with you to your church. We do this too, but I don't take company because I have a really nice place God bless me with. I'm not gonna let anybody tear it up. You cannot sleep on my sofa.
Not everybody. There's a lot of people out there. They home trained now. They have really good.
It don't matter if
etiquette
they're
now.
home trained. Some people are home trained, but how they are home trained, they may sit on the arm of your sofa. No.
Oh, I don't have friends
People
like
do
that.
that.
I don't know
Everybody's
people
home
like that.
training is different.
I don't know.
So I
people
don't
like
take
that.
company.
Yeah,
Because I like
yeah.
a nice place.
You can't even go over her house.
No.
That's basically what she's
Because my
saying.
daughter's like, Mama, why do I even bother come by? Because I had to teach her how to take care of her home. You have to take care of things because
Yeah.
you work so hard for stuff. You have to take care of your
Yeah,
things.
take care. Show appreciation for the things
Other
that
people
you.
are not going to do it for you.
Well, that's true.
And
Well,
you
a
go to
lot of
their house,
people.
their house may not be
A
clean.
lot of people don't appreciate, when
Yeah.
they go to people's homes or whatnot like that. But I say it like this: emotional wellness, environmental wellness. That's
It's
what I want to
important
say.
to have a clean house.
It's important to have a clean work environment, a clean
That too.
living environment, because what happens is this: say if you're having a hard day on set, and then you about to go home. You can't wait to get home. Traffic is crazy. You can't wait to get home because that's your place of
Peace. My temple.
you got flowers,
My
everything is set up
sanctuary.
just right. When you get home, you're like, I feel better now. You can feel the stress come down
Yes.
a little bit. So I get it.
I don't want to go home to a nasty home.
Oh, I ain't going home
can't
to nobody
do it.
nasty
I
house.
can't
I go to
do it.
people's house, love for bed. It was like I sit on the edge of the couch. I look
Yes, me and you
around.
was
I'd be
talking
like,
about that. Remember when we
yeah.
met? We was talking about that.
I ain't even gonna talk about the set, okay? Because I ain't gonna say nothing. But I was sitting on the edge of the couch, like, all right. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say nothing about the bathroom, But I was
Oh,
like,
no.
I was like, I said this ain't gonna work. But to have a great home environment. This is where you can actually get the work in at. You can sit at the computer and do the work. You can exercise, meditate. You can do whatever you
Yes.
want to do and really feel, the wellness and the comfort. How to decompress, even if you're
Yes.
going to take like a nice shower, soak in the tub, or you burn some candles. You got it set up
Yes.
just the way you want to set up, and that's really good for wellness. A lot of people don't understand. Like, I don't understand if you coming home and things are in chaotic array. That's your mindset. That's your emotional set. You know what I'm
is.
saying? So anyway, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back in a couple of minutes. This is the Total Wellness Show with Terrence on 108 Praise Radio. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be right back.
These things are hot.
Don't move.
I'm sorry. These are hot. Oh,
What the hell?
I'm sorry. I thought we was
Welcome back, y'all, to the Total Wellness Show with Terrence Hutchinson on 108 Praise Radio. We are so happy to have Ms. Lily Young here, the author, actress, motivational speaker, and her brand new book, The Red Lipstick Hustler. We are here talking with her. But first of all, I'd like to say, Gail Christopher, thank you so much. Zona Lawson, Wanda D. Hollis, we see you interacting with my show. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Sonda Jones Ward, what's up? Girl, I ain't seen you in a long time. Terry Ingram, hey Terry, it's almost time. Okay, just to let you know. Monica Anderson, what's going on? I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Also, Elisa, I don't know. Okay. Oh, Weatherby. Okay, I see her hand right in there. Got you. Anisa. Hey, Anisa. Good job today. I appreciate you, hon. And also Bridget, Victoria, and Andrea. Jackie McDuncan, thank you so much for tuning in. The Total Wellness Show with Terrence on 108 Praise Radio. And once again, we are back with the lovely Lily Young here. And we're talking about the Red Lipstick Hustler, her book in stores right now. Go check her out. We're talking about how she deals with her trials and tribulations, how she gets through it with prayer, with faith, and a great work ethic. That's powerful. So let that be encouraging to anybody, all you guys who are listening to that. If you feel like you're going to burn out because of whatever situation that you're going through or have been through, now this is some inspiration that you can really dig deep with prayer, with faith, and a good work ethic to really get in there and put out some good work.
Yes.
When I say put out some good work, I mean write that song, write that book,
Yes.
lose 20 pounds, whatever you have to do to make yourself emotionally fit, spiritually fit, physically
Definitely
fit.
spiritually.
And that's what I'm working on right now. And I tell you, God been working on me. Man.
Them challenges be coming.
Man, them challenges be coming, but
Coming for
I
your
love
neck.
the challenges. I love the challenges because they're going to really make me, do some bigger things.
Yes.
And I love the challenges. I love the pain. I look for the pain. I look for the discomfort. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling kind of, I say, oh boy, what can I
big
build?
blessing coming.
Yeah, I'm like, what can I do with this? How can I harness this energy?
Anytime a great pain comes, that big blessing is on its way.
Yes.
So that pain is your gain.
Yes.
Utilize that pain to be more powerful, and God gives us power to get stronger every day, to succeed on anything we want to do. So you take that pain and turn it into gain.
Turn it into major gains.
Yes.
It may not happen overnight, but believe me, it will manifest itself in the long run.
Yes.
When you're thinking like, oh my God, I'm out of fuel, I'm going to crash into this mountain, before you know, you dig deep down inside, you're going to pull through.
Yes.
And so this is encouraging to me right now because over the last week, I was feeling kind of like, oh man, this is really happening. And I had to really, really slow myself down to really pay attention to what was going on. So I was looking for the lessons in it.
Yes.
I was looking definitely for that because I had to remove some things that was really, really tugging at me spiritually and really stressing me out. But once I did that, I felt a whole lot better.
Yes.
Now I'm looking at, I got to focus on these projects that I'm coming up with. I got to focus on these shows that come in. People are talking about tours. Like, T, you got to get right.
Yeah.
You can't do it when you're dealing with the pain. You got to get right. So, I'm happy to have you here right now.
I'm glad
you know
to
what
be here. It's a
definitely,
pleasure, Terrence. Thank you.
definitely. Because like when we met, we conversed a little bit. I said, you didn't know I had a show. I said, you just never know who you're talking to.
That's true.
You got to be mindful
never know.
when you're meeting people. You never know who you're talking to. And she said, hey, I'm going to come on when my book come out. Then I saw you started promoting it on IG. And I hit you up. I was like, you got your book. Come on, let's do it.
I was like, I love to, yes.
Yeah, let's just get it. So that's one thing about me. Like, I'm surrounding myself with a lot of individuals who are, when they see me doing something, they bring me on. And that's cool. So I'm paying it forward. When I see people who are doing some things, I'm like, come.
That's how you get your blessing.
Yeah, that's how I get and I want to be blessed. I do want to be, I'm already blessed.
Yeah.
people just sometimes I don't really believe how much I'm blessed. Because I'm looking at other things that I want versus the things that I need. And when I sit back and I look at things spiritually, I'm like, T, you blessed.
Yes. It's others looking at you want the things that you have and what you're doing. So you are truly blessed.
I'm truly blessed. So this show has really helped me. I'm inspired by you.
I'm inspired by you as well.
I appreciate
that. It's a blessing to be here.
Yeah, and then also we got all the people calling in and tuning in. Make sure if you want to be a guest on my show, we're gonna talk about some real topics. I don't like to talk about things outside of emotional health or spiritual health. Outside of fitness, and that's my thing. Okay, cool, but I want to know, like, what really makes you tick. How do you find strength, in your ordeals? How is your spiritual health, your emotional health? Because a lot of times we see people grinding and we see the success, and they're thinking it's an overnight thing. But I love to talk about how people deal with the struggles. Because the struggles would be tough,
and that's where
man.
The beautiful story is. That's where everything is so beautiful, because you go through stages to get to certain levels, and that's where the testimony is. And that's where the tests were to build that testimony. So that's where it's beautiful. And in that pain, that's where you find your strength.
Yeah.
You pull everything from that pain.
Yeah, and I love the stories because it's like so many people want to talk about, oh, I'm this, I'm doing that. I'm like, but what was your pain like? I want to know how you was feeling when you were in the trenches. How dirty did you get? How much mud did you get on you?
I'm the type of person, as I have gotten older, I'm in my 40s, I want to know how dirty did you not get?
Yeah.
Because you do dirty things your 20s and 30s, but you got to get to where you're not doing any dirty things while you're down in the trenches.
Yeah.
And why I say this, because it's been things that have been brought to me, but God's like, no, I took you away from that. You're not going to go that route no more.
Gotcha.
And no matter what comes my way, he's not going to let me stoop low. You know what I mean? So I want to hear how you kept yourself from going down in the trenches to do things you just know you should not do no more because God took you away from
Yeah,
it.
he took you
That's the stories I want to hear. I don't want to hear about somebody had to go get on the pole. You should, I never done that, but I'm just speaking in general. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, what did you do in this moment when you was going through this and you said you have God? What did you do to keep yourself from getting in those very, very dark places? That's what I want to hear.
Man,
that's the testimony I want to hear.
That's the testimony, because
women go through a lot, even with this acting thing.
Yeah.
Things can be presented to a woman, but what did you do when it was presented to you?
Yeah.
Do you take that offer, or you just believe in God and you hang in there because you know God got something beautiful for you?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It was like, sometimes we lose focus.
Yeah.
And we have to, God will say, you know what, okay, I'm going to bring you back into, we're going to help you focus a little bit more. And then he'll break some things down for you.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, whoa, that was deep. Then you start to understand, and you start to show a lot of gratitude for the brokenness. And then I'd be like, oh man, this is very awakening right now for me. And a lot of, because I don't talk a lot about what I go through.
Yes.
So what I do, one of my coping mechanisms, obviously I go in my studio and I work out, I do some art.
Yeah.
I do something.
To keep you in the realms of God, so you won't step out of it.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm like, God, you trying to punish me.
I know, because I felt that way. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, now, this is not feeling good, God. I'm not liking this.
Yeah.
And then I had to look at, well, you've been so good to me.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, I was on the phone talking to somebody about that, we was like, sometimes we lose faith, and then we have to really realize all the things that God has brought us through.
Yes.
Or brought us out, or removed from our spiritual lives, and then we became stronger in our spiritual fitness, and I was like, whoa, I'm gonna have to exercise more in that realm.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you ever feel like, God, I just don't have the energy for this?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Because I don't want to go through this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, God, I don't feel like being punished today. Now, I go through those type of things. You know what I mean? But I know he's there, but it's just like, I don't have the energy for this. Yeah. I'm working on this. Why is this happening? But then I have to remember, this could be a test as well.
Yeah,
to build
yeah,
a
definitely.
bigger testimony. And to
Definitely.
be honest, even a better book.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
definitely.
I like to write out
Yeah.
what I'm going
Yeah.
through.
The last
My
week.
books are my testimony.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this book right here came out of a brokenness from diabetes and
Ooh.
you know.
So you had diabetes?
Yeah,
You
this-
no longer have it.
No,
Yeah, I knew it. Most
you know,
people, when I get in shape, they don't have
yeah,
it anymore.
this book and my other book and even my blogs and the articles that I write,
Yeah.
you know, definitely came out of that brokenness. You
I
know.
always encourage people to write out your pain. I encourage people to, whatever you're going through, write a book.
Yeah, write
Make
a
you
book.
some money off of it.
Yeah.
Tell your story. Don't let nobody else tell your story.
Yeah.
You make money off your story. Don't give people that glory.
You know what they say? Never give somebody the pen to your life.
That's what I tell people. So I put everything out there in my books.
Yeah.
So nobody can tell you because I already told you.
Yeah, yeah.
God said, where I'm taking you, you tell it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's what most of the time, like, I write for magazines and I put it out there about health and wellness, whether it's fitness, nutrition, whatever, stress
Mental,
management, stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely, because, you know, these are all strong opponents to wellness and really taking care of yourself, especially as we age. Everything changes when we hit
Yes.
30, 40, 50,
Ooh, 40
you know. You know, so it's like people be like, "Oh, I can't do this," or "It's too
You're more
hard."
powerful the older you get. I honestly believe, because you and I talked about this on
Yeah.
set, I feel that we are more powerful and more fit than ever.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Because we have done everything, we experienced everything, so we know what it's like. So we are more powerful than ever. And some people look at people as getting older as they're weak, they limber. No,
No.
I'm much stronger than you.
Yeah, I mean, as we age, we, you know, if we take care of ourselves, you know, we be a better version.
Yes.
Especially if you
Much
get rid of the
better
kids at the house. This is the
Yes.
time right
To
now
do
where
everything you dreamed of.
you go up there and reinvent yourself.
Yes.
You know, put the best
Yes.
versions of you
Yes.
out there right now. Like, you know
Yes.
what? I have a green light for
Yes.
success. I have a green light
Yes.
to reinvent myself, redevelop myself.
And don't let anyone tell you you too old.
Right. Oh, I don't.
Because
shoot.
those people that told me I was too old, I done been on several television shows and movies, everything. And they gave me something, you too old for this and that. I'm going to live out my dreams on the level that God put in front of me. I'm not going to live it on the level that
Yeah.
you tell me. Because
People-
I got to go through levels.
Yeah, people call me old. I love that when they call me old. Yeah, I'll be 51 in 2 months. I
And you
love.
don't look it.
That's what I'm saying. I love when they call me old. I be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm about to go show you a little something right quick, you know.
Yes.
And I thrive off that. You know, that's the drive of
Yes.
mine. People don't call me old no more. Now they just ask for my ID. If they call me old now, it's because they're trying to be funny.
Yeah, they're
You
being
know what I'm
ugly.
saying? Yeah, they're being ugly, but I love that ugliness
Because they pump me up to
it's
keep
gonna
going.
motivate me.
Yes.
Imagine what I can do next.
Because
Thank
a lot
you.
of things, like when I go for stuff and the girls be much younger in their 20s and stuff, I actually get picked to do things that they do. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But I'm
most definitely.
44, about to be 45.
Definitely.
And I actually get picked for younger stuff.
And that's what's up. You know, I get picked for things, but certain things I turn down.
Yeah, certain things I turn down. If it's gonna be classless, I do not do it.
Oh yeah, I don't do all that.
Yeah.
I don't do all that. It has to be quality.
Yeah. And
You know.
yeah, that's imperative. It has to be quality.
It has to be quality. And sometimes I look at certain projects that are presented to me, whether it's acting, modeling,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd be like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, that ain't a good fit for me.
Yeah.
Then people stop asking me, you know, because I'm like, good, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because now there are some projects that I would love to do. Please ask me. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely love to do it. But then sometimes I'd be like, I'm bored with that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I have to be in a really, really good mood, you know, and I
Yeah.
hope I'm not saying
And it
this.
has to be something that fits you. If it
Yeah.
doesn't rock your boat, don't do it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
And if it's not gonna put me in the right light, I'm not doing it.
right. See, exactly. You have to have some
Mm-hmm.
type of quality outlook for yourself. And, you know, when people look at you, especially on social media, you have to be the same off social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they think about Lily Young, they're going to
this
think
is the
about...
thing
yeah.
with me, I don't like to pretend I'm fun and bubbly and I love God, but I do say bad words sometimes. I'm not gonna front, you know what I mean? Because I may put on social media.
I don't
put
say
the
bad
little-
words.
I put the little star. I may I won't put the whole word. You know, you put the little
Oh,
what is
you
it?
put,
Star,
yeah,
asterisk, mark.
asterisk.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna pretend because God said don't pretend. Just be honest who you are. But I don't
Yeah.
be out like saying cuss words. No, that's not me because you didn't never heard a cuss word come out. You have never heard a cuss word come out of my mouth. But I don't like to pretend and be fake. I like to be
Be authentic.
yes. and I'm a beautiful person inside and out. I like to have fun. I joke around. I'm very relatable when it comes to young people because you have to get them to tell you things. You have to be that way. But I'm the same way all the time. What I put on social media and how I act out and about. But I do know how to change it up in certain atmospheres.
Oh yeah,
you have
most
to
definitely.
know how to do that.
You have to learn
Yes.
how to adapt and be
Yes,
a
there you go.
chameleon, blend in, but still be the same at the same
That's true.
time. You
And know how to bite your tongue so you can get ahead.
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. Sometimes, we cannot let our personal feelings override our professional judgments.
Yes.
Especially when it comes down to business, whatever industry you're in. A lot of people, they wear that personal thing on their sleeve, but sometimes you have to know when to be quiet.
Yes.
And then know will say, I'm not having that. Then what we're not going to do, and that's a big thing. So, we have to really pay attention to what we're doing, where we are, who's in the room,
Yes.
why we're here, and that's once again being aware of your surroundings,
Yes.
Being aware of typical individuals or whatever, but I got love for y'all still. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta do me,
Yes.
So anyway, this is the Total Wellness Show with Terrence on
I'm
108
enjoying
Praise
myself.
Radio. You heard that? She's having
A great time.
a very pleasant and lovely experience
Yes.
on my show. I always try to bring some great guests on. As I try to make it interesting and comfortable, and it's not forced.
Yes.
I don't like forced things.
You like to connect and vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So we are here once again. If you're just tuning in, you missed it again. You know what I'm saying? So, but awesome. We're here with Lily Young. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Lily Young, Facebook, Lily Young, Twitter, TPC Lily Young. It may be Lily Young TPC. I can't remember. But then you can also find my book at Amazon.com. I have 2 other books, which is my autobiography, The Purple Cinderella, Surviving Multiple Childhood Rapists. And then I have my second book, The Story of Kate, Small Town Girl, Big Dreams. And this is my new book that just came out just a couple of days ago, The Red Lipstick Hustler, Set the World on Fire. This book will light you up and get you going on your goals. It will help you with being a prayer warrior. Let's set it on fire, you ladies out there. Put your red lipstick on. Put it on now. Bye.
And men, but without your red lipstick, don't wear
Put
no
your
red
crowns on.
Yeah,
All kings and queens, put your crowns on.
crowns on and
Straighten it up.
do the best that you can, and tomorrow go beyond that
Yes.
and do more. Go. There's no limitations except the ones that we put on ourselves.
Yes.
So we are here once again. We're finishing up. Happy Monday evening right now with the lovely Lily Young. Go catch her book, and also go catch my book. 150 quick and easy recipes to transform your body. And also I'm available for motivational speaking events, magazine writing articles, and a whole bunch of stuff. Just Google me. You can find me anywhere on 108 Praise Radio, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, everything, all social media outlets. So anyway, I hope you guys have a healthy and blessed life. Just remember this right quick. I want to leave this for you. Without good wealth can't buy you health. Ask Steve Jobs. So I want to keep you in mind with that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you take care of yourself, you drink your water, eat your foods, exercise, and keep your stress down, and you should be fine. So with that being said, you guys have a good remaining of the Monday. Go support this woman. And I'll see you guys on next week when my guest will be Mr. Brian Joe Beer, tax expert extraordinaire. Have a great night.
Bye.